Hey there, it's Steve.
And Courtney.
From Serious Keto.
And today we're making crunchy chili garlic oil.
Or chili crisp.
Whatever you want to call it.
I'm going to call it chili crisp.
Okay.
So last week I did a video on eggs and like TikTok hacks and things like that.
Okay.
And one of them used chili crisp. And coincidentally, then, you send us pictures of your food pretty much every night.
Yep.
You also started using chili crisp.
Yes.
So
I've been using it for a little while now.
Okay, well,
but
I did not know
that was the first picture I sent.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
So what have you been using it on?
I use it on eggs mostly, avocado toast.
Have you put it on like noodles or stir fry or anything yet?
I don't really make that.
Okay. So the brand you use, what do you recall the name?
I think it's called Uncle Terry's.
And what is the oil that is used in that?
It uses soybean oil.
Do not like soybean oil. I have 2 jars. This I got a bunch of because it was on clearance. And unfortunately, without my reading glasses, I can't see the oil. So I got all excited because it was on clearance and I bought it without seeing the oil that it used, which is, there we go.
Canola oil.
Canola oil, another highly processed oil. One of the more popular brands of Szechuan chili crisp is Fly by Jing. And what oil do they use?
Rapeseed oil.
Rapeseed oil, the more family-friendly name for canola oil. What?
I was just going to say another note is that, like, the one I get, really little, 8 servings, $5.
Okay, so...
And that's all I can find at the grocery store by me, so...
So not cheap.
Not cheap.
Now, I understand that Trader Joe's has a chili oil or chili crisp oil that uses olive oil. We, however, are going to use avocado oil because that has a higher smoke point. You want to make some?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Start by thinly slicing 1 medium shallot. I'll include a link to this hand mandolin and cut-proof glove down in the description below. Then do the same with 10 cloves of garlic. Scoop this up and add it to a large skillet, along with 1 cinnamon stick, 3 star anise, and 1½ cups of avocado oil. That's 355 ml. I'll put this on the stovetop, set my heat to medium-high, and then just kind of even out my ingredients here so they cook more evenly. And while that heats up, we'll start with our chili mixture, beginning with 1/2 tablespoon of Szechuan peppercorns that Courtney is grinding up with a mortar and pestle here. There's something about the flavor of fresh ground that's so much better than just buying the powdered stuff. We'll add that to a large glass heat-proof bowl, along with 2 tablespoons of Korean chili flakes, 1/4 cup of crushed chili pepper, and you can just use a brand like McCormick's, that's fine, 2 tablespoons of smoked paprika, 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds, preferably roasted, 1/2 tablespoon of allulose or other sweetener, and then we'll mix the dry ingredients together and add the wet. 1 tablespoon of soy sauce or coconut aminos, and 1 tablespoon of finely minced ginger or ginger paste. Give this a little stir to make sure everything is fully incorporated, and we'll return back to our garlic and shallots, which are now sizzling quite nicely. You want to make sure that you're stirring this very regularly, as it can go from golden brown to overcooked pretty rapidly. And to that end, once the garlic gets to golden brown, I'm going to take it off the heat and just let the residual heat of the oil continue to cook the garlic. I'll remove the star anise and the cinnamon stick. Give it one last little stir, and then strain it through a fine mesh strainer. We want to stop the cooking process at this point on the garlic and shallots while still having hot enough oil to pour over our chili flakes. Pour this over and let those flavors bloom.
So the flavors bloom.
Just like Courtney said. Give it a little stir. Courtney definitely likes whisking. Then I will take my now cooled garlic and shallots and give them a fairly thorough chopping. Add it to my chili and oil. Give that a stir.
Yeah, looks good.
My mouth is watering.
Smells really good too.
And then we'll let it cool. So I think this is now cooled to the point that we can do a taste test. You know, before we do the taste test, wow, you're not going to do that whole bite, are you?
No, I just kind of like
Okay.
touching it.
But before we do the taste test, you know what I was thinking of when we were cooking up the garlic and shallots?
What?
Do you remember our old channel? Remember when we did
the theme song or what?
No, well, I remember the theme song. But we used to have another YouTube channel called Daddy Daughter Kitchen, which I haven't looked at in forever. So I don't know if it's getting any views or not. But remember we made garlic chips.
Oh yeah, yep, I remember.
That's pretty cool.
Those.
Like to throw on salads and stuff. That was pre-keto many years ago.
Yes.
All right, so you ready to try this out?
Yeah.
It smells so good. I don't know what's the right size bite.
I don't really eat it by itself. I got some Cheez-Its to eat it.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
It's so good and spicy. It's crispy. It almost coming through the sinuses there a little bit.
Yeah.
It is almost a little bit nutty,
Yeah, it's sweet at first.
but at the end, man, really kind of gets you there in the throat, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's got a kick to it for sure.
All right, you're gonna put a little on the white cheddar cheese
I'm
it
gonna
now.
eat a little on white cheddar cheese. That Colton inspired me.
Okay, I think this would be super duper awesome on scrambled eggs. Wow, this is just such a big punch of flavor.
And there's so much of it.
Yeah, we'll have to like measure it out, the total volume. That way I can calculate number of servings and macros and stuff. I'm actually starting to sweat from this, and I've got a pretty high spice tolerance.
Told you it's spicy.
I think part of it is Szechuan peppercorns actually don't have heat. What they do is they just cause your tongue to tingle,
Yeah.
and I think maybe your throat a little bit too, which gives you the perception of more heat. Because this is not like a burning, like a habanero sort of a burning type of thing. It's not like it hits you and then it goes away. It's not persistent.
Yeah.
But wow.
Yeah.
This is good and way less expensive than buying it.
Yes.
So I'm going to call this a win.
A win.
So if you enjoyed this video, please click that like button. If you're not a subscriber already, tap that subscribe button and then hit the bell to turn on all notifications. And I suppose if they really liked it, you could click that super thanks button and buy me some more chili powder or garlic.
Yes.
So what do we say?
See you next time.
Thanks for watching.